Okay, so this video is showing you how to combine two combinators into one. So what I need is a piano with a pad underneath, and I don't want to switch between two different channels. So I'm going to create a channel that'll have a pad, piano and a pad underneath using one combinator. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this combinator, throw it in here, and I'm going to find a piano that I like. So I have these kind of preloaded sounds. And let's go ahead and use this real piano. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have this piano combinator thrown in, and I'm going to put in another combinator. And I'm just going to grab all of this and throw it in this combinator. And then I can delete the first one because I don't need it anymore. And then second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this mixer, throw it in on top. I don't need that later. So now we have the piano, and nothing's assigned right now, so we won't be able to hear anything. But now we need the pad, so I'm going to grab another combinator and go ahead and find the pad that I like. Just any pad will do. Let's use this one because it's the one I like. So this one. Go ahead and select all this, throw it in this rack, and then delete this combinator because we don't need that anymore. So now we have kind of the basis for what we need. Both instruments all into one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to find the final output. So to me it looks like this is the last in the chain, since all the rest of them already have outputs going out. So you have here, and then the output, and then the output here. So this is what we're going to use to drag it up into this first mixer. And then let's rename this just piano, make it easier. And remember that this is called the mixer. We'll need that later. So now we go down to our pad, and remember this, this, and this was our pad. So we have output going to here, and then output going to here, and then this is our final output. So we'll just go ahead and drag that all the way up to this mixer. And then we're going to go ahead and rename this to pad since it's the last in our chain. So now we're going to flip it around, and now we have all this, but we have no way of controlling it. So what I like to do is I like to use this programmer, and it really helps you customize what you need. So the piano is what we need first, but remember I said mixer, and that's kind of the last in the chain, or the first in the chain. That's kind of where the microphones go in, and we're going to want to control this master volume. So I'll click on this mixer, not mixer 1, because mixer 1 is down. Our mixer 1 is the big one, so we want regular mixer. And then we're going to go to rotary 1, which is right here. We're going to assign that to master level 0 to 27. So let's go ahead and get a knob for this guy. Anything will work, I think. This one, yeah. So now we have piano, and a pad's coming through. So we want to be able to shut off that pad. So what I do is if you look down here, you'll find this combinator is kind of controlling the pad, and this is what we want to control. So we go up, find the combinator, and rotary 2, master level, and then we'll assign it to this one. So now we should have piano if we turn this up, and no pad. Yeah, and this one will be pad and no piano. And then you can combine the two. So now you can add other things to rotary 3 and 4, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to add maybe some delay and some reverb to the piano, which I can do. So let's go ahead and rename this piano, rename this pad, so we don't get confused. So first thing I'll do is I'll put in some delay. And I'll go over here, let's grab some studio effects. Digital delay line is fine. Let's do this one, flip it around, and we'll see that it's connected to the piano, which is what we want. So this is, remember this is called delay 1. So we'll go up here, find delay 1, rotary 3, which is what we need, and we'll do dry wet balance, and then assign it to a knob. So we'll rename this one delay. Ooh, can't spell. Okay, delay. So we have the piano dry, which has a little bit of reverb on it just from the mics. And here's with some pretty wet delay. Okay, so now we have the delay all sorted out. Let's put on some reverb. So let's use this advanced reverb, this RV7000, and we'll put it right next to the delay in the rack. Let's go ahead and throw it right there. This is RV7002. So we're going to go back up to here, RV7002, Memory 4 is what we want. Let's do a dry wet balance, I believe is what we need. And then assign it to a knob. Or a fader, whatever you need. So that's done. Let's rename it reverb. So here's a piano again, dry. Here's it with delay. And then here's it with some really wet reverb. So there it is. You have one combinator, one patch. We can rename this combinator piano and pad. And you've got it pad and piano, and then maybe a little delay and a little reverb. So there it is. That's how I did it.